Boston, Massachusetts is a city of culture, a city of learning, a city of diversity. And few places bring these elements together better than what lies behind the doors of this, the Greater Boston Bigfoot Research Institute, situated in the neighborhood of Roxbury. But don't let the harmless creepy crawlies and the weird yet wonderful selection of items on offer fool you, for it is in fact behind this door where culture, learning, and diversity are brought together by 826 Boston. A non-profit organization devoted to helping students from as young as 6 to as old as 18 with their reading and their writing, focusing especially on creative writing in the hopes of raising both their students' confidence and their test scores. And the volunteers are just that, people from all walks of life, from different religious upbringings and various ethnic backgrounds, who volunteer themselves to the 826 cause. And the students are much the same. Yet, instead of being ready to teach, they're ready to learn.
And again, we couldn't do any of this without our tutors and their support here at the organization, supporting each other in a variety of different roles.
My favorite part about 826 is having a lot of help and knowing that there's somebody there to help you when it is help.
I like to do my homework at 826 with my tutors because they get to help me with my homework and I can get good grades.
It's really interesting to see the way the students form friendships at 826 Boston and are talking on the phone or, walking around the center holding hands, hugging each other. So it definitely forms a sense of community between the students.
So very recently we just held a book launch. One of my favorite events each year is our Young Authors Book Project and the publication celebration. So we just published a book of writing by 44 middle school students at the Mission Hill School, and for the first time 44 of them were all published.
My favorite book is Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Black Beauty. Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Ronald Dahl, The Witches.
The Hunger Games.
To have the students become increasingly fluent as readers and writers. And when we publish a book of student writing, whether it's bedtime stories by our after-school students or a collection of interviews like A Place for Me in the World, where students spoke with workers across Boston.
When we talk about diversity, it's often a color. Are you Hispanic? Are you African American? Are you Asian? And here at 826 Boston, especially in our volunteer corps, diversity is a lot more than that. What type of educational background are you? Are you involved in language arts? Are you more involved in science? Those are all things that we have to take into consideration because our students have a variety of different needs.
I'd like to invite educators, folks who are interested in working with children, writers, readers, professionals from across Boston to look into 826 Boston and our volunteer opportunities. Year-round, 6 days a week, we're working with hundreds of students to make them better writers, to help them finish their homework, to make them stronger readers.
A good volunteer is a person that is willing to listen to students and is willing to go where students lead them to some degree. The homework still has to get done, and the reading and the writing have to get done, but good volunteers are flexible and are genuinely interested in what the kids have to say.
It was kind of a surprise. I didn't expect to be volunteer of the month, but it was flattering. It's very nice.
So whether it's the reward of putting a smile on a child's face, to develop friendships with other caring and dedicated people, or just for the experience of a fun working environment and something special to put on your resume, the doors of 826 Boston are always open for new volunteers. So please, if you're interested, get in touch.